What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and here's my next episode of Joe Winko Talk. So, this episode of Joe Winko Talk is going to be about the coronavirus again. I'm going to start out with the bad news first, and then go on to the good news, and then some personal stuff in it. But, as you all know, I live in the state of Florida, and the coronavirus has gotten really out of hand here. Like, there's new cases literally every single day, and not just like 10 or 20 new cases, like hundreds of new cases, or even thousands of new cases every single day. And every day, at least 50 people die of coronavirus. That's how it's been for the past month, and it's really messed up that all this is going on. And the governor of the state of Florida hasn't even put in a statewide rule requiring everyone to wear a mask. He's leaving it up to the local counties to figure it all out instead, which I think is a bad idea because they're even saying on the news that Florida is going to become the coronavirus epicenter of the USA. And it's messed up because it's actually kind of true, because this virus is spreading so much everywhere, and it's really worrying, honestly. But anyhow, there is some good news. Now, they said that a vaccine won't be coming out till 12 to 18 months. The earliest I saw of when they said a vaccine would be released would be by September or October. That's the earliest dates that I got from the news articles that I skimmed over, and I'm hoping that it's true. I hope they come out with it sooner because this can't go on forever. There's another treatment that they're coming up with, an antibody treatment. I talked about this before, that people who've recovered from coronavirus have developed antibodies against the coronavirus and are able to fight it off and everything, and they can donate those antibodies to other people who need them. But the thing is, they don't have enough antibodies to give to other people. Like the donations they got from recovered coronavirus patients, they don't have enough antibodies to give to everyone. So they're trying to make fake antibodies, like synthetic antibodies, the same way they do insulin, like diabetic insulin. Like I believe it's cloned or it comes from animals. I'm not exactly sure, but this is what I take every single day for my type 1 diabetes. But it doesn't come from a person. I think they clone it and everything. And that's how they're able to do it. And that's what they're thinking about doing with the coronavirus antibodies. But they're thinking about getting them from llamas instead. And I remember when I saw that, and I thought it was adorable because I actually love llamas, and I think they're really cute. That's one animal I never really thought that much of. But let me show you the whole news video about how they're getting antibodies from llamas. Let me bring it up real quick. I'm going to play it right now. 3, 2, 1... now.
They're cute, they are cuddly, and they may just hold the cure to coronavirus. I'm at Serenity Hills Ranch here in Florida, and I guess this is proof that scientists will look anywhere for a solution to coronavirus. This is LJ, Little Joy, sister to another llama, the donor llama by the name of Winter, that may help us all solve this pandemic. Llamas, a domesticated animal from South America, are both intelligent and social.
She's very alert. She's extremely aware of everybody.
Very friendly. But they may also have something special.
Llamas and other camelids produce an unusual type of antibody in addition to a conventional antibody that humans make.
Scientists have long turned to llamas for antibody research, from HIV to influenza. In 2016, researchers were studying 2 earlier coronaviruses in a llama named Winter in Belgium. Now her antibodies from a blood draw are being studied by a team of researchers who were funded in part by the NIH to find a treatment for COVID-19.
You can think of it sort of like one side of a piece of Velcro. Right? So the virus has a bunch of these sticking out. Our cells have the counterpart to it, and it tries to stick and attach the virus to our cells like Velcro. And what we're trying to do is come up with an antibody that can bind and cover one side of the Velcro, and then it can no longer stick to our cells.
And if you can do that, then the coronavirus no longer becomes a threat to us?
That's right. We've prevented it from attaching to our cells and infecting us.
If coronavirus is like an invading army in our body, then what are the antibodies?
Yeah, the antibodies are the soldiers that we train to specifically recognize that invading army.
And destroy it?
And destroy it.
So, yeah, that was that. That was the whole video about the llamas and how they're getting antibodies from the llamas to help treat coronavirus. I thought that was so adorable. I love llamas. They're so cute. Especially when the news reporter hugged the llama in the beginning of that video. It makes me want to go get a pet llama. But they didn't really say exactly when that treatment would become available. That's the thing. I mean, hopefully it comes out soon, but I'm not sure how many trials they would have to put it through. But there was like a whole news article that I read that they could actually give it to people before they get coronavirus to help prevent it. Kind of like the PrEP pills that gay guys take, well, that I take, that prevent you from contracting HIV and everything, and that protect you from contracting HIV. I was thinking that they could come up with something like that for coronavirus, because they seriously need it since this virus is spreading everywhere and is wreaking havoc all over the world. I'm hoping that they come out with it soon, really. I'll have a link to the whole news article about the llama antibodies that they're creating to fight coronavirus. Really glad they're coming up with that, because I've been tired of worrying about this coronavirus. I just wish it would all end. I mean, it's year 2020. We have so much technology and everything. We should be better prepared for stuff like this, really. In 12 to 18 months to make a vaccine that's killing everyone? I mean, what the hell? Why does it take so long to make them? I mean, yeah, I know they have to make sure the vaccine is safe and everything, and that they have to make sure it actually works, but come on, seriously. It's better than everyone dropping dead from coronavirus, because it's spreading everywhere. That's basically it when it comes to that. Now, getting back to the personal stuff. As you guys know, I live in Florida with my adoptive dad's brothers. And I love living in Florida, but just don't like living here in Florida. Especially with the coronavirus going on and being in one of the hot spots, it sucks. I mean, I always prefer living in a quiet part of Florida, like Ocala, Florida. They don't really have hardly any coronavirus cases. I mean, yeah, it is in Ocala, but they don't have nearly as many as the area that I live in. And it's even worse because my adoptive dad's brothers, who I live with, they seriously aren't taking this coronavirus stuff seriously. As I explained earlier, one of them left to go stay with his girlfriend who lives in another state, and I'm very, very, very glad that he did, and very, very thankful for that. The other one spends almost every single night at his girlfriend's house, but he still comes around the house to, like, fix stuff up and do random stuff around the house. I don't know what he does, because whenever he's here, I try to stay locked in my bedroom and stay away from him. When I have to come outside of my bedroom, since my bedroom doesn't have its own bathroom, unlike his, I always wear my mask and everything. And I actually tried texting him earlier tonight. I mean, thank God he isn't here right now, and I hope he never comes back. But I actually tried texting him earlier tonight, and I asked him if he could wear a mask when he walks inside the house, because he doesn't sleep here at all. He just walks inside the house to do random stuff, and then he said, oh, it's already bad enough that I have to wear a mask at everywhere else I go to. And that right there That right there confirmed it for me, that he's not taking this coronavirus stuff seriously. That right there confirmed it for me. And he said that he would, because that's not the first time I asked him that. He said that he would wear a mask in the house, but he never does at all. He never does. And it just makes me angry, really, because I'm considered one of the high-risk groups and everything, and that basically just flies over his head whenever I tell him that. And in all honesty, this is going to sound really mean, but I honestly wish he would just disappear. I wish he would just vanish and disappear, and I wake up one day and he never comes back. That would literally be the best thing that ever happens to me. Seriously. And I'm going to say it in this video, and I'm not afraid to say it. Because my safety is more important. Really. Especially if he's not taking it seriously. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Luckily, I'm starting to notice he's starting to spend less time at the house, really, and I just hope he disappears and doesn't come back at all, really. But, I always keep my distance from him and everything. Don't worry, it's not like I'm gonna murder him at all. I mean, first of all, I don't want to get close to him anyway, because I'm worried about the coronavirus. So, yeah. So, that's basically it for this episode of Joe Winko Talk. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode, and what you thought about how they're using the llamas to get antibodies from them. I think that's pretty cool, and I think it's pretty interesting. So I hope you guys are all staying safe from the coronavirus. I'm trying my best to, and doing a pretty decent job at it. I mean, yeah. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Peace out, people.